Hi, Key. Hey, girl. So listen, we down and around this morning. Blessed morning to everybody. This just a quick convo, commentary and pettyology. It's a little bit of pettiness in here, so let's get with it. Listen, I'm a little irritated because we as a people, like everyone has a mic. And I just started my content journey. Listen, most of it is by force. Like being a cosmetologist, we literally got to be wild circus animals right now. We got to do hair and everything else too, and all of the extras, which I think is annoying as I don't know what. But at this point, it is what it is. We kind of stuck like Chuck with it. Listen, this is an open topic of just so many things that have happened that I'm just going to touch on slightly. This situation with the Met Gala, it exposed how dangerously, willfully stupid we are as a community. Willfully stupid. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Willfully stupid. Not meaning you're dumb, you're choosing to be dumb, okay? Something my nanny used to tell us. Listen, it's so many of us that don't know about our culture and don't understand about our culture. As you can see, Megan Thee Stallion is here. I saw so many people attack this girl out of nowhere. And I mean, it was so many of the so-called fashion boys, that rainbow coalition. They mouths just be moving quick. And it's so many of them that, oh, they know fashion, they know this, they know that. No, they had no idea what dandyism was, what our history is. Nothing. Like, we are really ill informed about us and just how dope we are and who we are. I knew we were ill informed after the bonnet conversation, which I thought was so ignorant and just worthless and useless. But then again, there is a power that be that is sitting behind computers with bots that is purposefully attacking our community and forcing us to argue. But that's another video. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm really gonna get to that, and that'll be live on camera, where you guys can call in and everything. But listen, Megan Thee Stallion gave dandyism. She recreated the great Josephine Baker. And if you don't know about her story, go read it up. Go read up on it. And if Kellen did her hair, I think he did, he nailed it. He nailed it. As soon as she got on the carpet and I saw the hair, I knew who and what she was doing. Now, the designer, as in Michael Kors, I don't like him for so many reasons, and I wish we would stop wearing his stuff because he don't like us and he don't want us to wear his stuff. That man has said some terrible things when it comes to our community. You know what I mean? It's a lot of brands that have said terrible things. I wanted to see more of us wearing our brands. But back to Megan, the top was a little ill-fitted, but that's Michael Kors. He don't even believe in voluptuous women. Go back and look at his history. Yeah, he got real problems. So I wouldn't have picked him as someone to, collaborate with for this particular Met Gala. This Met Gala was dedicated to us by us. It started off as a usury situation. That little Bobbiana evil wench, she didn't even rep Andre Talley in the beginning. When he left this earth, they were not even friends. So go back and look that up. And I'm happy a couple of people didn't go and stood on business. I won't call the names, but Auntie, I'm proud of you. It's a couple of people that didn't go. Dapper Don wasn't even included at first before we started to, make a lot of noise where she had to open up the reins, shall we say. And anybody that supports Pharrell, go get your head checked. This is the same man who said what Oprah and said he wasn't black with them little rubber boots on. And he is no Virgil. He is no designer. He's a thief. And the disrespect that he showed to Rosa Parks, one of our own, and this is why we continue to be in these situations, was disgusting. Was disgusting. He put her face on the seat of a clear woman's pants. He know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. And these are things that we continue to allow to happen. This is why Kanye is out here running free crazy. Aunt Wendy is in a conservatorship, but Kanye out here free. You know what I mean? I think it should probably be the other way around. Our community got real issues and we really be worried about the wrong thing. The whole time we finna be in Gilead. The whole time we actually are in Gilead. Okay? It's a few, let's go back to this. It's a few examples that I'm putting up here of true dandyism. Like I picked Jody because she's representing the horse trainer aspect of it. Now go read up on that. Remember, over here, I'm the start, you to finish. I'm gonna give you just enough information. So if you second, third, or fourth guess anything I'm saying, you can go hit the Google. You can go talk to your elders in your family and they'll explain it to you. Time, she's in pure dandyism. You know, this is who and what we are. I was annoyed. I was embarrassed at a lot of us. And a lot of these fashion boys got like millions of followers. So they're telling these things to people who don't know and they're taking their word as law. That's why we are so ill informed. This is why social media looks the way that it looks in the US. Social media don't look like this out of the country. No other country allows it to be the way that it is here. Okay? I saw a lot of other things too with Sierra and Rihanna, Sierra and Robin. Um, it shows sisterhood, it showed growth. Let it go. They grown women with kids. They grown women with kids. Now this is the great Andre Talley. This is the dandy. This is the man who really ran Vogue. Vogue ain't really been hitting on 3 nickels and 2 quarters, if you ask me, since he passed away. And he was ousted, okay, by that Bobbiana evil demon witch of a woman. Okay? They wasn't friends. She dogged him. She dogged him. She stepped on him. And if you know, you know. Go and do your own fashion research on that and you'll see I'm right. You'll come back here in these comments and be like, dang, she was right. Yeah, old girl was not friends, was not a good person to him at all. In the end, it was a horrible situation. And she had to include him in this year's Met Gala because when she first announced it, he was not nowhere in the plan. And I said what I said. Humble. That's some things that they want us to be. Now this is the definition of humble because there's so many people who look like me who tend to use this word humble, and every time it happens I be disgusted and I'm like, I see a lot of people were not raised the same way or with similar values. My parents didn't let public school you know give me all of my education. I'll say that. Humble is what this administration is trying to do to everyone who looks like us. Now, you see what is happening with centers, and this is my own backyard. I am extremely protective of my West Coastness, my West Coast culture. I let y'all know that from the gate. This is home. We are very tribal, and it's gonna stay like that. I don't care who don't like it. Ryan is a stand on business kind of man. I saw people promoting and passing around the stuff with the little boy, the little Latino, talking about that it was about dusk till dawn. I saw that. That disgusted me because I'm like, we are perpetuating the negative behavior. We are literally passing this message further than it should be. You understand when we throw garbage away, we leave it at the garbage. We don't like take it and carry it nowhere with us. Let's stop carrying stuff with us. You don't see no picture of the boy, none of that. I'm not putting no video up, none of that. Let's stop carrying that. They don't want Ryan to have success because he's superseded everyone who don't look like him. Okay, this Diddy trial that's going on, you see they mention Michael B. Jordan. That's not a coincidence. That is to derail sinners. Let's not let that happen. Michael B wasn't involved in none of the wasn't no freak nasty stuff. You know, he was about to date old girl Cassie and didn't know that she wasn't single. Okay? Let's not. This is about derailing sinners. Let's not let them do that. Let's keep running these numbers up. And y'all see what CBS doing. You see what network TV is doing. It happens every time a regime changes. You see our faces are being took off of the air. I will not be watching Tracker. That I just won't do it. I saw what they was doing when they put that TV show on and they took her time slot. They wanted to replace him with her, and that's what they think they're doing. And when I say her, I mean Queen Latifah, the great equalizer. We saw what they did. They canceled her show. Her ratings were amazing. It wasn't an issue like that. It's the regime that we're in. They're trying to erase everything that is us. Now, We are sitting here in the Handmaid's Tale scenario. I don't know if anyone understands. I don't know if anyone's been paying attention. But go back and watch it. It started in 2017. I wasn't a fan. I had never watched it until about 2 months ago. I binge watched it, and now I'm up all the way up on the season 6. And it's scary and it's dangerous. And I want clear women to understand. Um, Remember, you can't have a business. You can't even choose your own hair color. Is that what you want? We had great options. We could have chose Kamala Harris, a black woman, a more than qualified woman, and we chose the devil and a clown. The one y'all should be worried about is JD, the eyeliner man himself. That's who y'all should be concerned with. Go and look at his views and what they view about women. You think the red pill section of the world is dangerous and oh my god, well that's where we heading. That's where y'all heading, because the 92 brigade, baby, we got a plan and we waiting and we ready, because we not going back. We had to fight worse than anybody else to get our freedom, to be able to own our businesses. And on the cosmetology side, I'm just going to give y'all a little bit here. Our products are going through the roof. I know people that can't even afford to buy their products, get their hair, nothing. These tariffs are nothing to play with. I know a friend who just had to close their dermatology spa because his new equipment, the tariffs was over 75K, and that's no exaggeration. We are in a time right now, and just know the 92 brigade, we are not going back. We will not be reverting back to a man telling us that we can't have a credit card, we can't own our home, we can't drive a car. Okay, to the women that voted for him, stop getting online crying, because we have no empathy and no sympathy for you. You are getting what you deserved. Okay, because it was an option there for us, and you definitely didn't choose it. And then it was trickery going on too. This is just my little spiel. I gotta go do some hair. I will catch y'all on the next one.